I love going out and shooting, because it allows me to enter a state of peace for a short time. During this time, I don't have to think about anything. I just need to focus on how to take good pictures. I can briefly immerse myself in the beautiful scenery. After the truck got stuck a few times, we decided to learn how to go off-road from others. We took part in an event organized by a local off-roading club and brought our tube doors with us. It started raining heavily just after we installed it, and I didn't know if I should put back the original doors. Screw it, let's just play. So we went up the mountain with the tube door and waterproof jackets. We didn't get wet that much. I guess it was because it wasn't windy that day. Otherwise, a lot of rain would have been blown into the truck. Fortunately, the rain stopped in the afternoon and we could still continue off-roading. This is my first time driving JT on such terrain. Images of rollovers have already appeared in my mind. I don't know if my driving skills are good or not. Our JT is a wheelless, has no differ lock, and has not been modified except for tires. They asked me to try it on my own, and I got stuck as soon as I got on it. Someone was filming and said, "Look, not all gladiators are called Rubicons." I feel like he's making fun of me. He wants to see if the gladiator cannot pass this obstacle, and then tell others the gladiator is actually not that powerful. After scrapping the chassis guard, I passed, and then I immediately did it over and over again, until I can pass here smoothly every time and shut everyone's mouths. And that was just the beginning. Next, we are going to do some real rock climbing. I've seen a lot of crazy rock climbing on YouTube, but it's never the same watching other people do it and doing it myself. We were the only pickup that day and our long wheelbase was a disadvantage. Jamie was driving and I recorded the scene. Scratches are unavoidable when doing Jeep things, and at least we learned a lot. The rocks in front were too big and most of our cars were unable to move forward. We had to go back the same way we came, which was a bigger challenge for us because we didn't want to damage the plastic front bumper. So we had to reverse the truck down the rocks.
没问题，前杠没问题。
The heavy rain in Canton lasted for nearly 2 months, and we could never find a chance to take a video. We decided to go to Guizhou during the Labor Day holiday. And you can see our rear seat are full of our luggage and our tube door. I don't know if I can find out. It's here. We put it in the storage bag. Hope we can get some nice picture and some footage. And now we are in the service area and we're going to buy some snacks because I think when we leave the highway it will be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and the shops will be closed, so we have to prepare something for it. This one is my favorite, Oreo. And I don't know how to explain this. This is a kind of bread. You can see this kind of bread in Doraemon. And this one. And our dinner is the instant noodles. And we got this for tomorrow's breakfast. It says corn mixed congee. And you can see this is our service area. And now we have finished our dinner and we will keep our journey. And the navigation says we still have to drive for about 8 hours. So it means when we get there, it will be like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. If you have seen our second episode, you know that we passed by Windmill Mountain there. This is a mountainous area with lots to photograph. Our first destination was a forest reservoir where the wind was chilly, but I love the light here. The trees here are dark green, not as bright as the trees in Canton. I accidentally crashed the drone into a tree again. Luckily I flew very low this time, and the drone fell on the soft pine leaves, safe and sound. Now we have finished our filming. Oh, it's so cold here. I think it's about 10. I don't know how to describe this temperature in Fahrenheit. And we are packaging our belongings and put back our doors. It was getting dark and we finished shooting. When we were about to go back, an uncle asked us for help. His patrol gets stuck in the grass while rescuing someone else. He heard someone say there was a wrangler nearby that might be able to help, so he looked around for us. Someone must have mistaken our car for a wrangler. Never mind. We provided him with a high lift jack.
没有，不做解还卸了。
Our recovery strap is claimed to be able to pull 11,000 pounds, and this patrol weighs about 5,700 pounds. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the way we tied it, but it obviously shouldn't happen. We haven't even applied force yet. I'm glad we found this problem during this rescue, and there were many cars around the campground. I don't know what would happen if we were alone in the wild. After the patrol was rescued, we went to help a nearby small electric SUV. His car wasn't stuck deeply, but he only had a tow hitch on the front. We can't pull him out. We can only place the recovery board and push it out. After doing all this, our knockoff lift mate were deformed. The patrol is heavier than our JD, but the hook deformed after just one use, which made me worried. I tried searching online, and it seems that many merchants just sell the same lift mate under different brands. What's ridiculous is that I checked on the High Lift website, and their lift mate's maximum load capacity is 5,000 pounds, while many knockoffs claim to be able to lift 6,600 pounds. Anyway, I had to buy 2 spare ones. Next, we went to Wumong Grassland. Legend says this place was once a forest covered with thorns, with only 2 roads leading to the outside world. At that time, the princess could not get pregnant after getting married. Someone told the emperor that there was a spiritual water here that could solve the problem. So the emperor ordered the old prime minister to lead the princess and her party there. They came to a place and saw a river pouring down from the sky. The princess was too tired to walk, so the prime minister continued alone to search for the spiritual water for them. He overcame many difficulties along the way and never gave up. His persistence moved the Buddha, and the ray of the Buddha's light from the sky led him out of the fog and led him to find the spiritual water. The fairies in the sky learned about this, and they came here every year to get water. The river slowly turned into a stream, and the forest gradually degraded into grassland, which is now the woman grassland. Now the Buddha's light will be faint in the sea of clouds, waiting for the destined people who have lost their way. Actually, I'm not a Buddhist, but I'm very interested in legends of each place, so I looked this up online and share it with you. Now the sun has fallen, and we are going to get back to Canton. There are still so many cows over here. Let me show you. They're eating grass. What a beautiful view. Yeah, so basically that's all of our journey this time, and hope you like it. Thank you for watching our travel videos. Please click to subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates, and see you next time.